Is it potent?
It's good. It's perfect.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's good.
Yeah. So,
I gotta make sure. What time is it though?
I'm not gonna say we still have time. It's 2:21
Okay, we're good.
in the morning because this is Good Morning Drinkers.
Gnarly, dude.
It's so funny. I never even did the intro. Welcome to Morning Drinkers podcast. We're gonna splice this back in. No big deal.
It's just like drunk already.
Like the woman. Okay, yeah. So it's funny that you mentioned. Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned the fake British accent with Green Day because they're of like the pop punk era. And literally just last week, I was talking to Oliver about this. I read an article about a linguist that dissected Tom DeLonge's voice.
Tom DeLonge?
Tom DeLonge of Blink-182 because Blink-182 is yeah, and he basically. Not to reiterate too much, but essentially punk bands that were, coming up in the late 80s and 90s were listening to the punk bands that were over in England. And obviously the British punk bands took, their accent, their like punk voice from New York punk where the scene started. So it's this whole cyclical thing that kind of went around. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's why you hear Billy Joe, you hear Tom.
Do you think Tom though was like? I feel like those guys are idiots to the point where like because they're so sloppy on their instruments. In my opinion, they're like, how do they even like? Do they even listen to like those types of bands? You think like from England or whatever?
No, they for sure listen to it. But what happened was, the linguist pretty much said, I'm having the hardest time speaking. I need a little bit more of this. The linguist had. He said that these bands, and he used Tom DeLonge as more of a reference because he said that this was actually the California accent, where there's a fusion of the Chicano Cholo accent.
Jeez, I feel like I'm getting like a history lesson right now.
Kinda, yeah. Dude, I'll send you the article. It's kind of mind blowing. Where the way he says, so for example, Tom, when he says things, there's like an elongated ings, and that's something you would hear from like Chicanos.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. What's the main? There's this funny meme where it was essentially writing like lyrics, but like
Tom
the word,
DeLonge.
yeah, but like they would yar, like yar, or something like for like your, it'd be like they spelled it out phonetically, so you would say yar, or something like that. And
dude, watch. I'll even show you. I'll see if I can find the.
Do
article.
you have the time
to listen to me whine? Linguist.
The reason why I got so into Green Day as a kid, though, well, first of all,
Everybody did, man.
Kid.
Everybody did, though.
But I saw him live as a kid, and I was like, that guy does really well on stage.
Well, it's because you don't know any better. You're just like,
totally.
The pop punk accent really became smooth and polished a little bit. Blah, blah. Later in the mid '90s, they analyzed. This isn't it. This isn't it. They actually had it where, is it this one? Where they had, where you were talking about, where they had it actually written out, like the way he's
like they like did an actual analysis, almost like a transcription. Or
something. Do you remember this? Yeah, like because it's from this album, the song "Miss You." Do you remember that song?
Miss You. It's when they're super emo. That one song.
Super fucking.
And then Mark plays an upright, even though it looks like he doesn't even know how to play an upright.
He for sure doesn't know how to play an upright.
He's like, "This is how you hold it, right?"
He's like holding it like this.
I just remember watching the interview on.
There it is. Look. And as I stared, I counted the webs from all the spiders. Catching, you see how it's like catching things and eating their insides.
Oh, there you go, catching things.
Yeah, like indecision to call you.
Yeah, you. Indecision to call you.
Yeah, so like those little things, it's like, oh yeah, that's right. And hear your voice of trees on. Trees on.
Trees on? That sounds like a fucking Like
Treason.
like an ointment.
It's because it's like a faux, like
sex.
it's so like you were saying in a British accent, like treason. So it's like a faux elongated treason. Yeah. So it's this weird.
Here you
Yeah. Stop this pain tonight.
You're pretty good at stop this pain tonight.
Yeah, dude. I
My indecision to call you.
Yeah, man. Weird shit. I don't know how that article like came up in my like recommended Google thing.
That's such a cool fucking picture.
I know, I love it.
Is that Tokyo?
I think it's from a movie. It says in the bottom left, DreamWorks Pictures.
Dude, it's
something like that.
cinematic.
But I have something to show you.
Let's see it.
I want to get like a nice analysis out of you. We've been doing
Can you
like
show me your penis right now?
we can.
Yes.
Yeah, no. So we have a new segment, and usually we do it at the end, but he's not here. It's called Oliver's Deep Dives. Oliver really just
Deep dives.
Yeah, he goes deep into the bowels of Reddit, and he finds a bunch of
Like 4chan type of like
yes.
conspiracy theory things.
Some conspiracy, but he doesn't really get caught up in the conspiracy.
He's a big
theory.
Reddit guy. I used to be really into Reddit,
Huge
and then
Reddit
like
guy.
something happened where it's like you have to get these extensions or something where you like read it better or something on your browser. I just remember something happened where, and then I just stopped looking at it. I don't know why. I used to be on it all the time.
I really don't use it on my browser. I use it on my phone, and I found the browser a little bit more confusing. But he's on it all the time. If he has downtime at the office, he's on it.
At the office, he's on it.
He's sending the weirdest shit.
Oh, I want to see some.
And one of them is this.
Oh my god, I'm scared. But let's see.
Okay.
Oh, you must be 18.
Yes, we are definitely 18.
Fuck yeah, I'm.
Before I play, I need to make sure this is screen recording because this is something you don't want to miss. Okay. All right, strap in, buddy. You ready?
Oh god, here we go.
So, Japanese weird race. All right. There it is. So for anyone listening, there's some sort of
Get the fuck out of here!
I swear to God.
Wait. So how is it? Is it just it's automatic and it's pumping how fast it pumps?
I think she controls. So yeah. So if anyone's listening, not watching this, I highly recommend you watch it. Wow. They are strapped into some sort of contraption, like go-kart thing, where there is a dildo that I think they're controlling. Every time it pumps, the wheels turn, and that's how these ladies win the race. And
Damn.
And in true Japanese culture and tradition, the genitals are blurred.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of getting aroused by this.
A little bit, right?
Fuck yeah.
It's not. It's.
Do you think they're enjoying it, or do you think at that point it's kind of like they're losing? Check this out. It's like when you 69.
Right.
I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and
she's like, "Can you wash your balls, dude?"
When you're 69, it's like you can't feel like the sensation as much because you're so fixated on doing something else. At the same time, that it doesn't feel as good if it was just an isolated, like that person doing it to you.
Right.
So like for them, it's like they're so focused on like how to turn.
She's squirting.
Like she's squirting.
She was, yeah. And look at
is she just like dripping? Is that? God, these women are nuts.
I know, these women are insane, huh? Well, the Japanese are really
they're an odd bunch.
They lead the world in sexploits. I mean, look at this contraption.
Whoa, is she even? That chick is not even. Whoa, she's fucking squirting a lot.
Yeah, she's just like fuck it.
Is that an Asian lady?
I know she's got to be mixed.
She is super hot.
Yeah, she's squirting like a motherfucker. Look at that.
Wow. I mean, she's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never understood the blurring. I never understood the blurring out of that.
It's only the Japanese.
Why is that? It's just like a.
I have no idea. If you ask Diego,
Look at these people just like walking around.
she came in fourth.
Wait a minute. Is she dead? Jesus.
He's got a flag.
These guys look like they've seen this. Like, it's nothing to them.
It's the third of the day, man.
This is a sport? It's wow. What is where do they
Oh, she's running off track.
Do you think she's enjoying it? Probably.
I have no idea. I think this one seems to be enjoying it.
Oh,
Whoa,
that
shit.
is a lot of wetness.
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus, is that?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
And now we're just watching. Oh my god, dude! I want to show my girlfriend this because
I'll send it to you. So, Japanese weird race.
What weird race? That was weird.
Yeah.
Let's watch it again.
The best part though is the one that's like dead. She's like, I can't take this anymore.
She's just like, oh my lord. Fuck, dude. I just thought it was so funny. The guy at the flag, he's just like, he's just like,
we gotta get home. Wrap it up, ladies.
Dude. See, that's the thing. It's just like human beings. It's like once you see it a bunch, you get desensitized by anything.
Exactly. And that's why they lead the world, like I said, in their sexploits, because
they lead in terms of just like weirdness.
Dude, so Oliver went to Tokyo. So yeah, Oliver went to Japan a couple years ago now, obviously, because it was pre-pandy.
Pre-pandemic.
No. Yeah.
Wait, no.
Whoa,
I'm not
we
gonna
could
say
get
that.
we could get into that. We could get into it.
No.
Come on.
I wouldn't mean to say pandemic. What was it? Panoramic?
No, pandemic's better because in going with the Reddit theme of conspiracy theories, we could go with that. But anyway, Oliver went to a sex shop there, and I believe it was 7 or 8 floors, where each level got progressively crazier and crazier. Yeah.
It was a whorehouse?
No. It's like a sex shop. So like picture like Hustler or something.
That's
but
cool.
7 floors.
Is it free? Do you have to pay?
Yeah, I think it's free because it's like you're just going to buy shit or you know.
But it gets crazier and crazier.
Crazier and crazier.
I love it.
Yeah, and you consider
It's like a haunted house.
right, but consider the fact that they're so
Dildos.
good with like robots or not animatronics.
Just like a lot of technological weird contraptions.
I'm sure the top floor has basically got like cyborgs that you could bang or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, they probably like they show videos of robots like jumping over like fucking things.
Oh yeah, I've seen those.
It's like they have the sex ones that they can't quite find the channel to show.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, but it'll make it on Reddit.
I mean, whatever. Getting ready for the gig later.
You're just gonna show up,
guys. You would not believe what I just saw.
Yeah. Quarter chubbed.
I just have a fucking massive erection the whole show.
They're like
a family show at a park.
Is that what you're playing?
I'm playing at the Mission Hills Park on Goldfinch.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's just funny to think about, like, like you look at families and like they have no idea where I just came from and what the topic.
You're like, I just saw the weirdest race of my entire life. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, so he keeps going higher and higher up, and it gets weirder. Like, does he describe what each different section is?
He was, but man, I'll have to have him either tell it on
retell it next time I'm with you guys.
Retell it, or next time you're on, because I believe the final floor, the last boss
was just that woman
was
passed out.
Like, well,
very top.
It was.
She's just like.
It was like some like crazy like sex chair kind of thing.
Oh god.
Or
just like where you just like you sit in, strap in. It's like.
Yeah.
Let it rip.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. Let it fly, bro.
Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not really into like.
They're gonna get nuclear with it.
Like I'm not really in. I don't know. Like I'm very.
Are you into toys at all?
My girlfriend, like
you're like my girlfriend.
She'll like we'll use it like just because like she knows exactly. And if I can't quite get the job done in a quicker fashion or whatever for whatever reason.
Oh, she likes it quick. Like
no. I mean like like if I like we try to take care of each other for sure, but like in the sense of like if we're on a time crunch,
right?
And it's like fuck, I just want to like come real quick again or whatever. Then she uses a toy for sure, and I don't give a like I've even like used it on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is she wouldn't even give a fuck.
Well, you know it's crazy as last time you and I did a solo one, it took about roughly the same amount of time before we started getting into sex shit.
Am I when I get on this, nobody else talk? Does everybody else talk about you and Ollie talk a lot about that shit?
We talk about some stuff, and obviously when Diego was on, we would talk about that stuff. But I think Diego has pulled back a bit.
Why? Because he's nervous. He doesn't want people to know.
Yeah, even though he's pretty vocal about it when we're all in person. He's probably the most vocal about it.
And it's so funny. It's like, but once there's a camera on you, or
yeah, and then
if
he's
there's
like,
any like
yeah.
fish, it's like, dude, but everyone thinks this stuff. Everyone does it.
Oh yeah, me, dude.
You know what I mean?
Listen, preaching to the choir, but
like this is, if anything, this is normal.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, this is like what people want. Like, yeah, what's the best way to come? You know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah, I mean,
or just like if you see those ads on Instagram where it just shows like a bedspread that is just soaked, and then like it shows like the woman like it's an Amazon, like the suction Amazon,
right, yeah,
and you know those like, and
you're like, why am I getting advertised for this?
And I was like, how the fuck am I getting this ad? But I thought it was so funny because how they market it, just looks
the comment sections.
Yeah, it was just like, ladies, you're never gonna need a man again after this. The Suction Cup 4000 or something. You know what I mean, or whatever the fuck. It's just funny, dude, because it's just such a normal thing, but it is taboo for a lot of people too.
Yeah, well, I think in this country for sure. I've been saying for the longest time that we still have a deeply rooted guilt with our foundation being from the Puritans.
You mean
there's like this puritanical,
just like the way you should do it or whatever, or how, or like
it's just we are so hush hush. Whereas if
doesn't it all relate to religion in some way?
Yeah, the Puritans that came over. So originally they always used to preach, at least back in the day in school. I don't know if they still teach this. Is that, you know, when they first came over on the Mayflower, was that the Pilgrims escaped Europe in pursuit of religious freedom, right?
Yeah, because
they were being persecuted over there. But that's not necessarily true. What actually happened was it was the conservatives from Europe that made the pilgrimage here. And they weren't being persecuted. They were trying to enforce their conservatism over there. And the rest of Europe
changed much.
Right. And the rest of Europe was like kick rocks, dude. So they weren't being persecuted. They were just like fuck off. We're not listening.
It's like, yeah, you guys.
So they escaped in pursuit of religious freedom. But as a result, when they got here and they saw all the natives in loincloths and all that, they're like, oh my God, you know? So the U.S. is the foundation at its core is just like ultra conservatism.
Yeah, I know.
And that's still prevalent because if you go over to Europe, dude, if you see a movie, they show dicks, bush, you know,
in Europe,
tits.
Like, in
movies,
more looked upon like, oh, okay, like more.
It's just that's the human body.
Yeah.
No, it's not even this artistic. It's like
this is what you look like.
They'll even show they'll even show like just people having sex, and it's just like that's a normal thing.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But over here, it's like, oh my God, no. And then I guess also in Japan where they blur the genitals for some reason. They won't blur the asshole.
Is that just like a fucking? We trended on this and it works. People like it's like a fetish in a way because you don't see it and it's mysterious.
I think it just showcases also like the Japanese they hold themselves as like number one of all Asians, and so you know
I do like the Japanese.
I mean,
if I had to choose like a spot to like, if I had to go to
an Asian country,
I would go to Japan like that. Like I'd want to go to Japan.
Right.
I would go anywhere I would be allowed to, or if I could go anywhere, I would go.
Right.
But if I had the choosing, I would love to go to Japan.
That's the spot we're trying to go next when we do our boys trip. You're more than welcome to join.
Oh my God, that sounds so much fun.
We want to go to Tokyo.
Oh my God, we would have so much fun.
Oh dude, a blast. We'd be the tallest people there.
Oh dude.
You for sure. Yeah. You're like what, 6'1"?
6'1", but Diego's taller than me a little
Diego's
bit.
only 6'2".
I mean, he's taller than me.
I mean, yeah, it's a whole inch.
It's a whole inch.
Yeah. Some ladies say that's what makes
that translates sometimes.
Yeah. But yeah, the Japanese, and you know you're watching Japanese porn if the genitals are blurred.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, that's
well, there you go. If the genitals are blurred, it's Japanese porn, not Chinese porn.
It's not Chinese.
Chinese porn, they show it.
And Korean.
Yeah. Oh, I like Korean women too.
Oh, Korean women are beautiful.
Korean women are gorgeous.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's gorgeous.
Everyone's got a.
There's a special something about you wherever you're from. I don't know what I'm saying, but I do like Korean women. I like all women.
Dude, if you're beautiful, you're beautiful. I don't
You're
care.
beautiful.
Yeah.
If you got,
you could be a Scandinavian chick and if you're beautiful.
I'm trying to do my Will Ferrell. I'm just I don't even know.
More chins. You got to get more chins in there.
That's fucking more chins. Yeah. And I have to have a fucking he has a scar.
Yeah, he has a surgical scar from something,
it's
right?
An appendix scar.
Oh, is it from his? Okay.
I mean, just how it rolls over because he just has a typical dad bod.
Dad bod,
a little extra daddy.
I'm looking forward to the dad bod. I'm almost there.
You're always going to be in good shape. It seems like.
No, it's. I'm turning into Vince Vaughn where it's skinny
What was I
fat.
going to say though about the anytime I went to Catholic school, so
we both did.
Yeah, when I think of somebody that gets for example gay marriage or something
right.
If someone gets so bent out of shape about that, to me I'm I feel like you're hiding something. It makes you uncomfortable or
that
you have some sort of internalization where. Because it has nothing to do with you. Just look that way.
You know
what I mean?
There's something I don't see. I've never lived anywhere else aside from this country, so I can't say exactly. But my parents used to do this. This is a big suburb thing.
They didn't like the gay marriage.
No, it's not. It's not. This transcends to just. Because you said if it doesn't concern you, essentially, that's what you're getting at. I
don't understand that. I don't understand why people go out of their way to stop something that has nothing to do with them.
So that's where I'm getting at. This is where it crosses over and transcends. And I said it's big in the suburban community where I remember a neighbor across the street from my parents' house would, I don't know, want to put up a sign, or maybe they painted their garage door a certain color. Whatever, that if it bothers the neighbors, if it's an eyesore, they could literally complain to the HOA, and you can't do that. They'll say no, paint it back, remove the sign, kind of shit.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm then don't look. What is it? What concern of is it? Don't look.
So it's that's a homeowners association kind of deal. It's they kind of run the show. Even if your lawn looks a certain way.
Yeah. If your lawn, if you have just a yellow patch or something, you got to go get a sod and replace that because it's an eyesore.
It's we're trying to have a certain look.
They're trying to have a certain look, and to them it extends to it devalues the rest of the neighborhood. Whatever. I get it to an extent, but it boils back down to hey man, just keep your eyes on your own paper. What the fuck? Why do you?
My mom's like that too, though. We'll walk around.
Yeah.
And she's so old fashioned in that sense. She's come a long way from that mindset just because of the way the world is right now.
Yeah.
But she's funny,
Yeah.
She makes it funny, but it's also still kind of why do you who gives a fuck? We'll walk around. She's I hate the way they did their fence. I'm who fucking cares?
Right.
You don't you have to walk there to see it. First of all. You live over there.
Yeah.
And
could you imagine watching a couple make out, gay or straight, and you're I don't like the way they're using their tongues. That's not
I've never thought that.
No, but that's my point. That's they're so deeply invested. They're just looking. They're that's wrong. That's
I love it when people kiss. It turns me on,
dude. It gets.
I'm just saying. I like if I watch porn. I'll watch some of that stuff. I'll be fuck yeah. A little bit, but not in and then I'll just speed up real quick.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
You live in a smaller little community. You don't really share walls, right? I share a wall, but I'm sharing a wall with a granny. I don't think she's getting hammered, but
well, old people have a lot of sex, don't they? That's another question I have.
Well, we don't have she's right there. We could
knock on the door and just
hey,
granny.
Yeah. No. Anyway. Do you get turned on by hearing other people have sex? Let's say you're on the road, you're in a hotel.
No. It
bugs you, or are you?
It makes me uncomfortable a little bit unless I'm supposed to be watching it or something.
Well, you're definitely not supposed to be watching it. But let's say it's like I said, you're in room 306.
And I heard somebody
305. 305 is like
no. I would be annoyed by it.
He's putting her through the headboard.
Oh, but I would love. Oh, I got a funny story to tell you about that. Actually, I would be super interested in listening, but it wouldn't turn me on.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be bothered by
the
it.
The listening wouldn't like get you like.
No, not really.
What if she's like really?
I guess it never happened, but like if I was by myself, probably.
That's what I'm saying.
Maybe if I was by myself and like and no one could see me like kind of like perving on that, then probably
just start joking.
But it's never really happened because I've always been with other people when something like that's happened, and it's always turned into like a laughing thing.
Oh, okay.
But one time when I was a freshman in college, when I was super homesick, and my mom and like my buddy, like my friends, came up to just visit, to just hang out. We all got a hotel and stayed in the hotel, and the hotel behind us, they must have had like the girl was getting choked or something because she was like, and it was so funny because me and my friends were just like on one bed, my mom's on like the other bed, like, and we're just because like I don't know if she heard it or not.
It's classy.
We all heard it.
Classy establishment.
Yeah, classy establishment. My mom's like, oh God, you know, she's like, it's just classic. Like, yeah, what happened? What is this? And we're all just laughing our asses off, and then we finally fall asleep after like it ends, and then we wake up in the morning. We're like, do you guys remember? Like, fuck, how loud was that? And you know, I'm 18 at that time, so the freshmen at 18, we're all 18, and we go out to the balcony and we look to our left and we see the couple, and it's just like people our age now, you know, with the girl, and they're just like enjoying their time. Yeah, it's just so funny, like what was taking place the night before, because it looked like she was being killed or something, but like in a pleasing way. You're just like, oh God, and it was just like, Jesus Christ, that's the best. So that was a little bit more humorous, like. Even if I was by myself, I would probably be like, that's a little too much noise for me. Because if it's like too distracting.
I think you join in.
Oh yeah, that would have been fun. I think we actually might have done that. Because we might have done that, and then maybe my mom was like, stop it. Or something like that.
You're like, hey, long time listener.
Yeah.
First time knocker.
Like, can you guys do that one again?
Yeah.
Like the choking one.
You're like, you paused and I was almost there.
Yeah. It's like, oh. Yeah. Like, oh, dude. Yeah. But that was pretty funny. But yeah, that was just like a random scenario. I think like, yeah, going back, dude, that video with the fucking Jeff, like, so what is it? Is that a thing? Because like the guys were just like
waving the flags.
Round two, and then they would, and the woman at the end.
It's fucking.
She's been, I got fucked so hard.
You know what it was like? It was like in Fight Club. Remember where he just leaves her? He just leaves her there. She's like, I haven't been fucked like this since middle school.
Oh yeah, that's so funny. That was such a funny. Oh, I love that.
What a great line. You're just like, wait, what?
It's such because it like passes by you, and then you're like, wait, what?
Yeah,
that's such a good movie. I want to watch that again. You know why I like that movie too? Is because it's so dark. The cinematography of it. It's like just dark, like. Really very filmy, kind of filmy in a way. I mean, I don't know what they use, but I just remember it being dark,
dark filter,
and like kind of Just
it really showcases Brad's abs.
God, he's so good.
A specimen.
He looks so good.
A specimen.
What was the other thing too? The other thing I don't like about like that type of Asian porn, I don't really watch it that much, is because I don't like the noises. It sounds like the girls,
dolphins.
That, but also it sounds like they're being hurt. Yeah. Like to me,
like dolphins, the Japanese murder dolphins. So. Too soon.
I keep thinking of the South Park skit, where they like come and they just kill the dolphins when they're at the dolphin aquarium, like doing the rides with them.
But that whole premise of that episode too,
that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
But honestly, it just sounds like they're getting like raped in a way, and I like that. That just sound like, to me, it's just like that ruins everything, and they're just like, I hate that. I don't know why. Like, I can't. That's why I don't even watch that shit.
Yeah, me too.
That's the only reason why I wouldn't watch, because I love Asian women. I think they're so beautiful.
I really hate that too.
Oh, that's right. You hate women. I'm just Brian loves women. He has that like, you just have that like enigmatic like, what is Brian really thinking? What is Brian really? What is the mysterious?
Honestly, there is no enigma. I will let you know. I will let you.
I can tell you're a romantic once you get that girl. Once you find the right one, you're gonna just like make her a queen.
I don't make her a queen, but I am a sweetie.
You're a sweetie to me when you want to be.
It's. I mean, you know, if you're happy, you're happy. I was about to say, too bad you're taken right now, because there is this chick that I know down the street. She's throwing a singles event over here at Space Bar.
Oh, Space Bar.
Right, it's like right here.
Oh yeah, that used to be the Hideout.
Yeah, exactly. We know.
She's doing a singles.
She's doing a singles night.
And what's gonna? Does she work there or how
she doesn't? She doesn't work there. It was just like her and her friends were like, hey, like we're all single. Pandy.
Let's get fucked.
Let's get fucked. Like they're gonna.
In
have,
other words, it's gonna to like I'm gonna get laid tonight.
They're gonna have wristbands for those that are like straight or gay or whatever. So like, hey, this one.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. And bi.
Do you have to be single to be there?
She says it. Yeah, she says it's a singles thing.
Singles only. Yeah.
Well, they're not renting it out. They're just
like you can still be there, but you'll be like, why are all these people have wristbands?
Exactly.
And you're like, oh, that person.
Yeah,
is...
I guess they had a discussion with management, and they're like, hey, we're gonna have like a large gathering. Is that cool? And they approved it.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna make a lot of money.
Exactly. Yeah. They're like,
oh no,
yeah, we're not gonna allow. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. We just came out of a fucking pandemic. I need some money.
Yeah. Exactly. So they're
It's like, do you guys want to have an orgy back there too? I mean, we could set aside a room, or
but
the band used to play there. And
I think they're bringing like some sort of food and show you how much of a good girl this one is. They're bringing pineapple.
Pineapple, just pineapple.
Well, along with other items, but specifically,
tell me what else.
Specifically for the males to ingest the pineapple. You know why, right? You know this story, right?
And then they put it around your dick or something?
No, you've never heard this?
No. Wait, not the pineapple. Not the remember the lady I showed you? The orange lady, the blowjob lady?
Yo, yeah, the grapefruit technique.
Grapefruit technique.
I love the impression.
Yeah.
Pretty accurate. It's
She's so good at what
one
she
of my
does.
favorite clips that I've ever posted on.
You guys were laughing so. Wasn't that a fun? That was a fun one.
I showed Oscar and Tony the following week. Did you ever see the clip?
The one. Well, oh yeah, I saw
on
the one
Instagram.
because it zoomed in on Tony's face.
It zoomed in on Tony.
Like,
yeah,
he's like, I can't wait to show my girlfriend. He's like, I'm moving to Texas, and we're gonna take this with us to Texas.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god! So you've never heard of what pineapple?
Maybe just tell me.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Every time I think about pineapple, I like now. I vision like a little cherry on top with whipped cream, either on a girl's titties.
That's nice.
Sounds lovely.
This has nothing to do with that, essentially. Okay. So, according to, I think it's bro science, but there might be some truth to it.
Bro science. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Welcome to Bro Science. Yeah. My name's Chad, and this is a vagina. Babe, can you turn over real quick?
Yeah. So essentially, if you ingest a lot of pineapple, the male.
Oh, your cum tastes good.
Yes.
Got it. That's right.
So the ladies are that
Jesus.
They're that horny where they're bringing
I need my medicine and I need it now.
Wheelbarrows of fucking pineapple over.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go just to see what happens.
Yeah, I mean
my
if they still have the stage, I'm not shy.
My girlfriend's bi, so like maybe she.
Perfect. We'll slap one of those bracelets on her.
Dude, actually, I'll tell her about it because it might be fun. Maybe I'll just go and I'll just meet you there, and I'll just be like, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah,
watch.
I mean,
we'll people watch. It's one of my favorite things to do.
Beautiful. I even told her, I was like, listen, if I end up getting called for a gig, like I'm taking the money. I would definitely love to go to this event, but
yeah, of course,
like money's money. Gigs,
but what
gigs
about that pussy money?
Listen.
What about that? What about money and pineapples and cum pineapple sauce with cherries?
I mean, I guess it depends on the gig, right? If the gig's like $100 bullshit thing, then I'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to this pineapple event. I need it. It's funny. I literally listen to everybody's stuff, but I think I need to stop being such a douchebag and just fucking promote it as well. Like, you should share a story and be like, hey.
I think exactly. I was talking to my girlfriend about this, and she's like, she kind of inspires me a little bit, but it's like she's on TikTok, but like in other words, you need somebody that like can kind of just help ground you. In other words, like I get in my head. I have OCD, so I have anxiety and OCD, so I like ruminate to the point where it's just like.
Oh, I noticed that, man. We'll talk about that because I remember once. Yeah, continue.
Well, about with me?
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, okay.
We're gonna unpack this. Continue with the girlfriend. I'll unpack
this. It's just like if you can come up with that mindset where like it's just like fucking post whatever you want. Like it's your shit, and like like no. I mean, obviously, you don't want to post like hateful, weird things, speech that I don't know. I wouldn't do that, but some people do that too. I'm just saying, like, it's like I guess at one point, like, who gives a fuck and do whatever the fuck.
Most people
want,
don't. Most
right?
people, if they're watching your story or whatever on Instagram, they're actually not.
They're just
they're doing
just,
this,
yeah, exactly,
and it'll register that they're watching, but they didn't watch it. They're
totally,
just, it was like, oh, they landed on it for a second. They're like, boop.
Does it do that even if it's for a second?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
You know, like Spotify, it's like you have to listen to a certain amount of
same with YouTube.
Seconds.
Same with YouTube.
For it to count
for a view, like
right. But the stories are 15 seconds. So like it's like
right.
what, a second?
Yeah.
Of course.
So, yeah. Exactly. So before we unpack, anybody who's listening, I have a vocal chain going on here. This is how I process the vocals. That was a very quick little tidbit, but yeah, that's.
You're gonna show them.
That's
you're
what you're
show
seeing.
a screenshot of it.
This is all recording right now.
No, I'm saying are you going to show them a screenshot of your thing or no?
That's what I'm saying. This is being screen recorded right now. I could literally just like in there. So
was it the time when I said, "Is it loud enough?" The song when we were listening to this. Okay, tell me what were you?
You might be right. What are you talking about?
When I was showing you my EP and I was like, "Is it loud enough?"
And you were comparing it to mine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Was it that one? And you were like, "Nick, shut up! It's loud enough,
dude."
And I was like,
It was all the way from my place to
OB.
the. No, I think we went to like not La Jolla, Wind and Sea. I think we went to like. And it was all the way from there because I remember we saw the dead body in PB.
Oh, that's right.
We saw a dead body in PB.
We passed by and we saw like the 48-hour vibe where they had the detectives there.
Right. So it was all the way from there to the beach. And then on the beach, you were still with your phone listening after your album was already on Spotify and Apple. And you're listening, and then you're listening. He's like, and then you were asking me, you're like, wait, what about this one? And I remember I told you, I was like, dude, I'm gonna throw your fucking phone in the ocean right now.
I need that type of reinforcement to be like, okay, all right, it's time to stop.
Yeah, I was like,
because
dude.
my friends do that too. They're like, Nick, I'm not doing that. Like they know me. They're like, especially with my brother and my mom.
Oh yeah.
But my brother does the same thing. It's so funny. It's like, but yeah, you're not alone. That is like, they'll be like, or Maddie too will be like, or my other friend Johnny, he'll be like, Nick. No, we're not. I'm not I'm not answering your question again.
Not gonna acknowledge.
You've already asked me 5 times.
Yeah, absolutely. As like I remember, and
it used to be worse when I was. Oh,
I can imagine. Well, check this out because this is funny because that was already I don't know how many years ago. 3, 4?
Probably 3 years ago.
Yeah. And I think you and I have gotten closer within the past 3 years, but. Then you were pretty close to Diego or more, because you guys have toured together.
Right, yeah.
And so Diego had already known this about you. And I remember I was like, I was telling Diego, I'm going to fucking kill Nick right now. And I was like, this is fucking ridiculous. I'm going to throw his fucking phone in the water right now. I was like,
what did Diego say?
And then he was just like, yeah, that's how he is. I was like, absolutely not. You don't tell him? I was like, you don't tell him anything?
It's so funny because Diego gets crazy too, though. Because I think Diego gets crazy on his little talks, and then like information to the point where you're like, Diego,
you don't think I check that?
You need to fucking.
You don't think I check that? I tell him to shut the fuck up all the time.
You're like Big Daddy. You're other daddy.
Let's call him right now.
Oh, let's call him.
Let's call him.
I still can't believe you don't have. You want to do another shot?
Absolutely. I was just thinking that too. Yeah, absolutely. But check this out. This is. For those that don't see, I've been like really into
cool picture.
It's like it's this anime thing, and I'm not really like huge on anime, but I like the artistry.
I know,
that and I like cool. This.
Whoa,
that's dope, huh?
How'd you get that?
I'm gonna show the camera real quick because that's kind of dope.
How did you get it to do that? Is that specific for the iPhone?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Like, can you do that to any photo where you just put it? Like, do you put something? Did you upload that through an app and then you put it on your screen?
No, it has to be like a live photo. So Apple has their own like custom backgrounds where they do that too, right. But people have made other ones. And
guess what I have on mine? Just guess. What do you think? Who do I love the most?
Your mom.
Oh, I do love my mom, but. Other like
Charlotte.
Yeah, there you go. So Charlotte. I mean, if I put a picture of my mom on my phone, I don't think I would have a girlfriend.
I think you might get so much ass.
No, I think girls hate that. They're like,
the mom.
They don't want a guy that's like a mom. They
check
like
this out.
They like guys that are respectful.
You're right, but check this out. check this out, because this would get you so much ass. You have a photo of you, or even you and your, like a family photo, but I was gonna say you and both your mom and your dad when you were a kid.
Oh yeah, that would be good. That would be good, because then they would be like, that is so cute.
Yes.
And then what you do is you like you while you're talking to a girl, you bring your phone like, here, let me like do it, and you fumble with it.
Yeah,
and you're like,
they're like, what is that?
It's like nothing. It's dude, nothing. Like, no, let me see it. It's like, you're not gonna make fun of me, are you?
Oh yeah.
It's like it just helps me like. And then like, oh my god.
then grapefruit technique. All those.
Isn't that funny? It's just because like when you think about like what your sexual urges make you do and the sounds you do, it's just so funny to talk to somebody. And then I love the video clips where it's like 30 minutes later that night. Like just like it's like delicate talking. Oh my god, that is so sweet. Right. Yeah, I'm I work with kids. I love kids. Yeah. That's so nice, like, dude. I really love it.
Choke me, beat me.
Like, and you're just like, Jesus Christ, we are sick creatures, but beautiful.
So check this out. That's what Cubby has. Cubby has a picture of his parents.
Just for that reason?
I don't know if it's just for that reason, but I told him, I was like, that must get you so much ass.
And what does he say?
And he just kind of...
He's like, I don't know, dude.
Yes!
He's like, I don't know.
That's a fucking perfect Cubby impression.
He goes like this. He's like, I don't know.
Wait.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Dude. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. You still like big my biceps. Yeah, my bass playing, dude. I'm new bass.
I'm just a hardworking Italian Mexican.
I'm not gonna lie, he's got that fucking sexual healing hair, but he cut it off.
Funny. He cut it off, yeah.
He's gonna grow another one.
He got so jealous when Tony's girlfriend said my hair was better than his.
Wait, when did that happen?
That's so pissed. When I had long hair, when we both had long hair, and I had,
he got super mad. He got super butthurt.
He was insulted. It was hilarious.
He's like, dude, that's what I'm known for.
Because he actually like does stuff to his hair.
Well, you have to when you have that much. You have to put product in it, otherwise it gets fucked.
I never did.
Okay, Miss Superman of the hair.
That's why. That's why. And it was fucking hilarious.
Because take your hat off right now, because I was noticing when I came in, I was like, dude, those curls are fucking.
Well, now it's all fucked up. I
like your hair. Look at that. Oof.
Now it's all fucked up.
I would love to just rub my hands through that.
You should.
Is that what she did last night? Brian got laid last night.
Allegedly.
Did she watch this?
I don't know. She might.
Well, she is now. Hey, you. How was it? Was it good? Nick Costa, my mind. You can send me a message later. There's it good?
Wait. Was it? So
I'd say yes if you guys were cuddling, and then women don't like.
Oh, we're off the hair topic now.
It's like if she lives so close. Like in other words, if you were there and you were done, you'd probably be like, I gotta go back.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah.
And then she'd either be like awesome or
right.
What do you think? Would she more like
I think most women are like, oh.
One time
they're very insecure. Most women are very insecure, and they're like, is it me? Like, why doesn't he want to stay and cuddle?
Yeah.
It's a very rare breed where the woman's like, no, kick rocks, bro.
And even that, they're like probably trying to hide something too.
Oh yeah.
Right? Not saying that I'm not insecure about, like, I think about us musicians, we're like the next tier down from the women in terms of insecurity, right? If we had to just like base it. Naturally women are, because I mean, how can you not look at Instagram and you look at all these fake women
that
are trying to like just like this is how you're supposed to look, ladies. Like
I'm getting more and more I'm getting more and more secure as I've gotten older. Like, I really don't give a fuck about a lot of shit anymore, man. I just like,
dude, you're so cool.
Thank you.
You're such a like, dude, you're so good looking, and you're so cool.
Stop.
That like, and like when you play piano with that trifecta.
Beat me, gag me. Yeah,
that's just like what comes out of my mouth.
Yeah, you're like a dog. You're like a dog with a hairball. Like
just yakking on a bone. Yeah. Right, what movie is that from?
That's from Christmas Vacation.
Dude, that was one of my favorite scenes. He's like, hey, just Randy Quaid, just yanking on a bone.
Yanking on a bone. Maybe don't feed him from the table. He's like, no. All matter of fact, he's like, no, he got in the garbage.
Such a great movie.
All right, I'm gonna refill you.
Just what did he say? Just cleaning the shitter. What did he say?
Yeah.
What did he say? What's the thing? He's like,
shitter's full. Shitter's full.
Just like that scene with him and his hat and his cigar.
Yeah.
Shitter's full. Good to see you, neighbor.
God damn, dude. Okay.
It's a great movie.
Okay, you're gonna have to remember this because that's one of my favorite movies to watch at Christmas time. You're coming over. We're gonna watch that one, dude.
Oh, I'm fucking so down.
Christmas.
It's one of my favorites.
Have you ever seen The Night Before?
What do you mean the night before? The night before Christmas?
No, that is a classic, but this is the new classic. It's just called The Night Before. The Night Before.
The Night Before.
It's a Seth Rogen movie. It's Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Anthony Mackie. Those are the three main.
The Night Before. And what's the premise?
It's the night before Christmas, essentially.
Ah, fuck. It sounds familiar. I don't think I have.
Oh, dude.
Is it good? I'm gonna watch that though. Is it on?
Don't watch it yet.
Why?
You need to watch it with me.
Why? You're gonna do like.
I'm just gonna
throw me with water. All the time. Like, dude, it's like 3D effects right now.
No, it's just it's. I don't know how you are with holiday movies. I have to watch it around the appropriate time. If I were to watch a Christmas movie now, it feels weird.
No, yeah, it makes sense.
So that's why, like, when you said I'm gonna watch it, I'm like, no, don't watch it because it's May. It's like just almost June.
Yeah.
Like, we'll watch it.
What is it? It's I've never even. Yeah.
I own it.
Fuck. When did it come out?
Like 2017 or something like that.
Oh, okay. So it's not that old.
Yeah.
I do like Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. His fucking
that's pretty
garbage.
good.
His garbage disposal lab.
That's pretty good. Dude, you don't have a bidet yet?
I just saw that in there. I almost was like, I wanted to so badly just turn it on.
You should have. You should have.
Turn it on and just like watch it go like that, and then maybe
have
a sip of water or something.
It fucking shoots.
It's a shooter.
If your ass isn't there, it's gonna hit the wall with ease, dude. There's a lot of pressure.
Have you ever had your butt played with by a chick?
She tried. It's not really.
Did we already talk about that?
We might have, but we could rehash it.
She ever stuck? You never got your butt filled with? Well, no.
What? Filled with what?
Like, while a girl was like.
So she was.
In other words, I've heard that's like it's a thing. I don't want a girl going near my asshole.
Like the prostate massage, you mean?
Is that what it is? I just thought.
So
I heard that there's like.
So that's like the male G spot. Is the they'll
the fucking movie yeah, that's Wolves. What's the Stifler in the road trip where he gets an exam where she makes him come?
Right. Yeah. I think it is Road Trip.
Yeah,
but I don't think it's Stifler. They try to make Stifler's American Pie.
No, I know, but the Stifler, that guy,
Sean William Scott.
Yeah, they're trying to make money,
right?
Money, jerking off.
Yes,
and he's like, I think I need some help, nurse.
Yeah,
and he does that little, like that thing, and then the nurse like fucking sticks her thumb up his butthole and makes him come.
Yeah. That's legit.
Thank you.
Apparently, however,
I'm gonna be okay for my gig.
You should be all right, baby. Is it potent?
It's good. It's perfect.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's good.
Yeah. So,
I gotta make sure. What time is it though?
I'm not gonna say we still have time. It's 2:21.
Okay, we're good.
In the morning because this is Good Morning Drinkers.
Gnarly, dude.
It's so funny. I never even did the intro. Welcome to Morning Drinkers podcast. We're gonna splice this back in. No big deal.
It's just like drunk already,
like the woman.
I want to send that video to my.
I'll send it to you. So the prostate massage, it's a thing. I've never had it done. I had I'm not gonna say who it was, but she very early on while she was going down on me was like, oh, let me test the waters. Let's see what he's into, right? And so she was like getting a little handsy, and then she kept going, and then like she got to the doorway.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, what you doing? and then she just like a champ, she was just like, okay. Like into it.
Oh, she vibed it out. She's like, okay.
Yeah, she was like testing the waters. She, like I said, she got to the door and was just like,
whoa, gnarly.
And then I was like
I'm not home right now.
Shitter's full.
That'd be funny if you just have a tattoo in between your butt cheeks. Shitter's full. And it's just like when she opens it, she's like, oh, sorry about that.
I've been looking for a new tattoo.
Finally, dude. Yeah. I know exact shitters on your asshole. Dude, that would be... fuck, that's good.
It's brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. So she, yeah. So,
or you could have a picture of Randy Quaid with the fucking thing, like the thing going into like
fucking
your
dorky ass smile.
Yeah, and he's just shitter's full or whatever. That's like a Steve-O fucking tattoo right there. He would love that.
Oh my god.
We should tag him in this. I don't know.
Oh man.
Speaking of that, I was just reading up.
Steve-O talks like this the entire time now. Like,
oh god.
Like, oh man, yeah. Dude, it's crazy. I don't.
Is it because of all the shit he did with his body and his voice?
It's gotta be that and
whippets
drugs
he did.
And yeah, because no one's voice should sound like that. He sounds like someone who's been smoking since he was 5 years old.
He sounds like Miles Davis.
Dude, worse, because Miles at least he talked like he lost his voice. But like Steve-O literally is like, oh, what's that like that? Like you're like, what the fuck, man?
It sounds like fucking the fucking
Mars Attack.
That movie is scary to me. That movie scares me because of the weirdness of it.
It's so great.
It's a great movie, but it like scared me.
All-star cast.
Just scared me because of like the weirdness of that.
Right.
When the girl like bites the guy's finger or whatever. Oh god.
Do you remember who's in that? It's an all-star cast.
Well, it has the one boxer guy. It has.
Dude, look at this.
Let's look at the cast.
Look at this lineup.
Oh, they're the Asians again. What were they? What was that video?
It just comes up at the end.
They look like they were in a library.
I'm gonna try to watch that later. I don't know.
I know.
Look at this all-star lineup though. Oh, wow. Jax Nicholson, Pierce Brosnan, Glenn Close, Annette Bening, Sarah Jessica Parker, Natalie Portman's in
Fuck Jack Black. Natalie Portman, that is my girl.
I love Natalie.
That is like, ugh.
Lisa Marie, Danny DeVito, Tom fucking Jones, Michael J. Fox, Martin Short, Jim Brown, Jack Black is in it, I forgot.
I forget.
Christina Applegate.
God, I forget like what they were doing. Okay, and then okay, gotcha. All right.
I don't know that. But I mean, huge all-star lineup though.
Classic cast, just a classic lineup.
Look at this. Budget 70 million, box office 101.
Dude.
96, dude. 1996. December. I thought it was a summer hit. December.
That's a good profit right there, I'd say.
I don't know if they would consider that a good.
Is that a good profit?
I consider that a good profit. 31.
I guess it just depends on what the contracts are for these actors.
Exactly. God, Natalie Portman's so beautiful, though. I love her.
She is just,
Natalie's Portman.
Natalie, have you seen Natalie's Portman? I wonder if her husband says.
Do you know she did a movie, dude, that nobody talks about, and I did watch it because I thought it was so weird. How has this not been canceled? It was back in the 90s. She did a movie with, I think it's the actor Timothy Hutton, I believe. That's the actor.
And what's the movie called?
We'll look it up right now. I forget what it's called. But he is probably like our age, maybe a little older.
Are you talking about when she was a little girl?
In the 90s.
Where she played that little like...
She's like 13.
Yeah.
Oh, and they fall in love with each other, essentially. And
I know. Is it weird? Like,
there's moments where like
I'm looking at her in that movie, and I'm like, she is so beautiful.
But that's okay also, because you're younger at the time.
I was.
Yeah.
I was. You're right. I was. But but now looking at it, is it wrong to looking at a woman that is she's our age, a little bit older?
I think she's like a couple years older.
Is it weird to know that she is that age right now, but we're watching a movie when she was 13 and be like, God, she is so hot? Is that fucking weird?
Well, I wouldn't say she's so hot. I would. To me, there is objective beauty.
Like like what I'm saying, she's hot's not the right word, but like she's so beautiful.
She's a beautiful girl.
But like,
Dude, you can
she
tell.
also like comes off a little bit older than like she's just such a mature
right. And in that
movie,
too, like her lines are way more.
Weren't they like killing people? Like what were they?
They weren't killing people at all. It was very innocent. It was just really, really fucking weird. We'll look it up right now. But my point is though is that
actor's weird. He was also in.
I gotta look it up. He was
in Mission Impossible. That's the only other movie I knew. He was like that weird guy that
I think he's more of a TV actor, to be honest. I think that's what it is. His whole thing.
Natalie Portman.
God, she's still. She is 39. So yeah, she's actually not significantly, but 6 years older than me. Dude. I just gotta go to filmography. Where is that at? Bibliography.
Right there, filmography. And
and awards. Okay. Let's go right here. And okay. There's Mars Attacks. Is it Beautiful Girls? It's Beautiful Girls.
No, it's not. No.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's called something else.
No, dude. Yeah, this is it.
What?
It's not. Yeah, see, Timothy Hutton.
Oh, that's okay. Wait, that's not. No, never mind. This is a different movie.
Okay, but check this out, dude.
Michael Rappaport.
Dude, she is like 13 in this movie, essentially.
Really? Okay, that's a different movie then. I'm thinking of a different one because she was older in another one.
No, but that's my point. She's literally underage, and the whole premise is that, 13-year-old neighbor, Marty, and they strike up a witty rapport. She presses him about his relationship. Willie has been with his girlfriend, Tracy, for a year, but is unsure if he wants to marry her. He's considering taking a steady job as a salesman, but Mo urges, I guess that's what he calls it, Mo urges him to quit music. Not to quit music, excuse me. Paul desperately proposes to jam, but she turns him down. Sharon argues. I mean, I don't want to read this whole fucking thing.
Anyway, Natalie Portman wants to get on that.
But he does too. And it's crazy because it's like he's in his, I think he's like early 30s and she's 13 years old.
Well, that's weird.
And this was a fucking movie.
Wait, go back to her filmography.
1996, same year as Mars Attacks. Look, it's a romantic comedy drama, dude, and the main characters are literally Timothy Hutton and her.
I've never seen that one.
Watch it.
Let me see what else. Okay, go 94. Leon, The Professional. That's the one. Leon.
Oh, she's like 10.
She must have been really young in this one then.
So she's just been doing movies about banging older dudes.
Look at the picture of her though, in
so
Leon.
We got
like,
all right.
The type of Natalie Portman Leon. Just like look at her haircut, and you're like,
Natalie Portman Leon. Let's go to images.
Yeah, right there. Like, look, that's her right there.
It's like almost like a pixie. Dude, she looks.
Look at that picture right there. Her laughing. Doesn't she look like?
She looks crazy.
Older though.
She does look older. Yeah, because she's got to be. If she's 13 in the other one, this is 2 years before, so she's 11 here.
That's
no. Crazy. How old is she again?
39.
I can't math it right now. I'm a little intoxicated.
39. Yeah, look, she's got like fucking bloody nose and like she has a gun. I forget what the movie's about though. Leon the Professional.
So she's 11 or 12 right here, dude. So she
that's fucking
she
weird.
looked way older than her actual age.
Look at how they're sexualizing her though.
Right.
In this, like look at that.
No, but she does look really young here. She does look really young. Here she looks older.
That looks like a 20-something-year-old person right there.
I don't think 20, but I mean, I could
18-year-old or something, or 17.
Yeah,
or 16.
late teens, possibly, but like, yeah, right here.
Anyway,
she looks,
just like look how cute she is, dude.
Right here, she looks like a child, though. But you can tell when you see something. You're like, oh, anyway, that's pretty. That's a beautiful girl.
Yeah. Is that weird to say when you look at somebody like that's a beautiful girl. She's gonna be a looker. Like I think of like she's gonna be gorgeous.
You know, it's funny. I think back in the day that was okay to say. I remember.
I think anything with like I just like such like because I mean that's just fucking that stuff is like so gnarly. Like people that go to that next level,
right?
Like just ruins people's lives, and they have no understanding of like how that might affect that person. But usually those people that do it are like sick themselves. Dude, I've been watching so many serial killer documentaries this past
You're into those.
Pandemic. I love it. I love looking at.
Why?
I don't know. I'm fascinated with like dead bodies and like how people die. Not in like a sick way, but just like I like watching how the autopsy people find out how that person died, and they're like, this person died because of this. I'm like, fuck, dude, that's amazing, you know. And then they like the crime.
Why don't you go into that?
I guess I don't have enough passion for it. Music has always been that, and acting and stuff like that, or just like performance stuff. But I'm fascinated by it because I feel like I would never be able to do it long term. But I love learning. Like I've been watching 48 Hours. I love that show. Yeah. First 48.
Does your girlfriend like that one too?
No, she's like, what is she like? She's down for whatever, but you know, she likes to watch some of like the reality shit, you know, like some like girl shit. Yeah, like, but then she'll watch. We were watching. Oh, fuck! I was like, why is this so?
It's taut. There. It's taut.
We were watching Best in Show. I showed her that movie, and then
Eugene's Levy,
and then Spinal Tap, and she thought
Spinal Tap's
Best in Show is really funny though. I think we liked Best in Show a little bit better.
Really, I like Spinal Tap more,
just because
I think Spinal Tap's just more relatable.
Yeah, I mean it's that's really beaueful. What's it called? Lick my love pump.
Yeah, lick my love pump. I find D minor.
D minor the most saddest of chords.
Keys.
Of all keys.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That guy's so.
It's like,
that guy's a great actor.
love pump. That's what he's singing. You can't even tell, but you have to really own it.
Remember when they're at the? I feel like Chris Farley. Remember that one time when that was really cool.
That was really cool, huh?
No, but what's that one time where they're like they're at the graveyard and they're trying to sing "Found a new place to dwell." Been at the and they're like "Found a new place." And they're just just so funny. Their accent "Found a new place to dwell." It's just like their accents are so funny.
It's so great.
And then how they're just being interviewed. The mock. I mean, is brilliant.
That whole movie to me is brilliant. I can't believe it came out like what 82 or something like that. I think that's when it came out.
Fuck, you probably know better than I do. That sounds about right. 82?
It's old, man. I could swear it's something like that. Watch. 84 maybe.
88.
No.
I think it's 88.
Ooh, I hit the caps lock.
Found a new place to dwell.
84. See?
Fuck. Cock. Suck.
March 2nd, 1984. Christopher Guest, Michael McCain.
We're going to get canceled. But if you get canceled, it's a good thing because it
brings attention.
It brings attention. Any attention is good attention.
And like and subscribe because we need that here on the Morning Drinkers. So this might be a good thing. You know what? This stays on the record.
Brian is just, we all need help. I need help.
My mind.
Like and subscribe. MYND.
Yeah, MY.
Spelled wrong in a good way.
MY. Oh, if you say MY fast enough, it just becomes my. No, not my mind. Just say MY. Now it's like my. Now it's like my.
I'm gonna do that in my next show. Everyone go like this. Everyone go like this together. MY. They're like, but when you do it a lot, it's cool. They're like.
This isn't very cool.
Just like this.
Yeah.
I feel like a sicko still.
Have a palate cleanser there. Drink up. Drink up. But I see what you're saying. The thing though
is like it's like I get paranoid about that because like I don't want anybody to think that about me because I get so nervous of the repercussions that could happen because people are vicious if they think you're something. You know, it's like you got to be careful. You can't.
This goes all the way back to we have a puritanical culture, man, because they judge the Native Americans for the same things. They're like, you're not a man at 13 or 12 or 13, and they judged them as well.
And then they cut their head,
and they
and
then they gave them all smallpox and said, you go run casinos now.
That's so fucked up.
That's what happened.
Casinos.
Yeah.
I hate casinos.
Mohegan Sun over there in Connecticut. Connecticut. Crazy, right? It's kind of bananas.
Blew my mind a little bit.
It's kind of bananas because honestly, check this out. This blew my mind. Dude. You can get and travel. When we were in Italy, they were advertising for, I believe, 14 years old. You can get your passport and travel. Like, just go wherever. To us over here, 14-year-old, that's a fucking child. Over there, it's like you're like a young adult, and
what's the age of consent in Italy?
I think age of consent, I believe, might be 15.
In Italy?
I think so. 15 or 16. Let's see. Here it's the most strict. And actually there is, I think, a couple states here that's 16 and 17 in this country. But California is one of the most strict in all aspects. But there are some states, I think, in this country.
Yeah, let's see what Little Italy is.
Not Little Italy. Same in all of California, man. Italy, age of consent. Well, if we weren't getting canceled before 14. See?
Whoa.
So that's why they're advertising to travel. So you're basically adult at 14 in Italy, man. Look at this. Individuals who are 13 or younger are not legally permitted to consent to sexual activity. Look at that.
Wow.
And
that's so young.
This is fairly common in a lot of European.
I mean, I know a lot of my friends and girlfriends in the past have lost their virginity at that age in general, though, as you know what I mean?
Look at this map. Look at that.
Whoa. So most of it's 15.
Yeah, 14, 15,
mostly
16.
Actually it's 14.
14, 15, and 16.
14 seems to be the median.
Yeah. So that's my point, is they actually, I think, go more or less by the biological. Look, this says 12 if the older person is under 18.
Well, that makes sense.
So, so they're really actually going by human biology here, in which you're like.
So then I wasn't too. Now I'm not too sicko. If I was born in
this country, you are sicko.
You're a sicko.
But dude, even down in Mexico, this is kind of common, man. Like. And also Mexican culture, it's very common for the male to be, you don't have to be significantly, but older than the female.
Wow. I did not know that shit.
I knew girls in high school because, I was raised on this side of the border and raised in this culture. I was raised, primarily also around, my Mexican side. But, when you're raised in this country, you're thinking if you're in high school, you're going to be dating people that are in high school. Dude, I knew a girl senior year. She was 17 or 18. I don't know. One of those. Her boyfriend was 28.
Yeah. I remember that too. I remember. Yeah.
She lived down in TJ and I was like, your boyfriend is a creep. And then she was just like, no, because like her culture's like, no, that's like common. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
And she thought, and like, she was like so offended by the fact that I thought that was creepy. Because my girlfriend was the same age as me. We were both seniors in high school. But like...
It's like we were born and brought up in this society where like we were taught that that's gross.
Puritanical shit, dude. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They still have a fucking...
So then you think that then like the repercussions that it could have, like in other words, like if you don't want it, that's gonna fuck you up. Rape. Like rape and molested when you don't, like that is detrimental to like your...
But here's the thing. There's something that's happening now where if you regret... For example, you could be any age. It doesn't have to be like you're 16. You could be 28, whatever. If you regret having sex, let's say you had a one night stand with someone, you regret having sex with that person, you could literally like accuse them of some shit. Let's say you both were intoxicated or something.
Yeah, and like, and then she doesn't remember as much, but you're like, dude, you were like, you wanted it.
Then you
hard.
Then you get accused,
and then you're like, She's like, I don't remember any of that. Like.
Yeah, and then it becomes this whole like hearsay thing, and you're like, what's going on here?
Yeah,
I'm not denying
women scare me in that regard. Like that's why, like,
right, but and not to disregard because men are fucking scary, and they do,
of course,
they do have,
this shit happens all the time. I'm not trying to
they do have
away from that. Yeah, absolutely.
They do have a power,
but I do get nervous with that like aspect of like. That what if someone decides they want to do that?
I have a DocuSign as soon as you walk in.
Okay, Justin Bieber. Fucking non-disclosure agreement. Here, I gotta pee real quick.
Yeah, go piss.
I'll
pause it.
Damn.
This really paints an interesting picture.
Whoa.
Because
it
is essentially the fucking whites, man. That the age is higher, but everywhere else is relatively... Look at Argentina, 13. Whoa. Brazil, 14. Germany, 14. Well, Germans are white, but, they're pretty advanced whites. China is 14.
China.
Iraq, not surprising. They're pretty conservative. Bahrain, this is interesting.
Homosexual sex.
21.
You die.
Yeah, for sure.
In Iraq.
Bahrain, 21 for women who want to marry without their father's consent.
Wait, go down. Is it blocking the homosexual sex?
Yeah, I think it's probably also an X. Ghana, 16. That's interesting. But yeah, look, dude, average age seems to be around like 14.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Isn't that wild? That's bananas. So yeah, man. We're so also. I think the reason in this country too is that they're like, no, you're.
We should probably let the viewers know that we are not advocating for any to do anything other than what the law states.
But check this out.
We're just discussing.
You're right. But this is what I am advocating. I think there is definitely a lack of sexual education in this country.
Oh, yeah, because people don't want to talk about it.
Exactly.
And we just, exactly.
And as a result, you have instances of, teen pregnancy through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
Because, listen, clearly the average age, and the rest of the world knows, it's around 14. Here, we don't talk about it. Kids are doing it.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, all my girlfriends and friends, a lot of friends from the past have had lost their virginity at 14.
Yeah.
Or even 12.
When did you lose yours?
18. But that's because I'm a pussy and I suck.
Okay.
And everybody hates. No. Okay. It's because I think I didn't. Yeah, I just didn't get lucky until college. Right when I got to college, I was just like, it was like a game changer.
You didn't even get any on prom?
No, I didn't. I was friends with everybody. The girls that wanted me, I didn't want them, and I was too nervous. I didn't know I was oblivious. I was an idiot. I was like total idiot. And then once college hit, like I felt freer. But what I'm saying is like, yeah, that's a lot of my friends, mostly girls, not guys. Like
girls
guys
can lose it and everything. Well, yeah, so the guys were older.
Lose like some of the like youngest. Like my brother lost his virginity when he was 16. I thought that was young.
I lost mine at 16.
Yeah, I think that's young.
Yeah,
like for a guy point of view. But like for a female, like I remember this one girl said she lost it at 12, and I was like, dude, that's gnarly. But also, it's not weird because it just depends on like who you're with, I guess.
Dude, I almost lost mine at 12. I could have lost mine at 12, but I was a pussy then.
Really?
This girl was freaky.
Yeah.
I mean,
that just sounded like classic, like welcome to the bro channel. This girl was freaky.
This one was bananas, dude. I mean, we were, I'm not going to mention any names, but we were all hanging out as a group. She was literally like the only girl there with a bunch of skater guys, and she really had a crush on me, like really liked me. And I just, like I said, I was a pussy, but she was either experienced or had already discovered toys or something. Was like,
was she older, the same age as you?
She was the same age, but she was just she was just down. And I remember one of the guys who was not a pussy, but like realized how freaky this chick was. He had a pool. Well, it wasn't his, but like parents had a pool table. We're all hanging out at his house. We're playing pool, right? And so she's there, and when you shoot, she's like bent over, and she's like looking at me, and then she's like shaking her butt. And one of the guys goes up to her, and he literally like, you ever seen you ever seen Bad Santa?
Yeah.
Where like the girl's playing ping pong and he gets behind her and he's just like hardcore thrusting. He's like, no, you gotta like get into it.
Yeah.
He starts doing that. And he's my age too, but he like clearly this guy's not a pussy.
What did the girl do?
Well, then she's
like, oh, I kinda
she's
like
like,
it.
yeah, she's like, oh, I kind of, and she's looking at me though while it's happening because like she's like, you don't want to do this, and I was what the fuck, dude? I was like,
did he bang her?
He probably ended up banging her, but I was like, I'm like way too innocent for this. I was like, dude. I was like a good little
12 years old.
I was like a good little Catholic boy. I was hanging. These kids were like public school kids, and I was hanging out with them. Like, and I was just like, what? What? Like, I'm not taught this,
Yeah, I didn't even know how to I don't even know how to approach a woman.
I hadn't even when I was in. I hadn't even touched myself yet.
Yeah.
So I was like,
I was jerking off at 10 years old already.
Oh, I wasn't. I was watching stuff. Actually, the last episode we discussed, I was watching some crazy ass porn at 10, but I wasn't touching myself. I didn't touch myself until I was like...
The way you just said I didn't touch myself. It sounds funny. I wasn't touching myself yet, Nick. It's like a girl's way of saying it. I was just like, I didn't jerk off till I was 10.
Yeah, I didn't jelk it until like 13, I think.
Yeah, that's actually seems like that's a healthy age.
Yeah.
I think I was just.
Well, yeah, 1 year away from consent in most nations. In most nations. Yeah.
Anyway, I still feel like a sicko.
Yeah.
Like, it's just, but like, if you're, how many comedians joke around about like raping like these like.
No, not raping. Dave Chappelle.
But like, even dude, doing
Dave Chappelle has a whole premise where he's like, how old is 15 really? That's his fucking major punchline because he's talking shit about the chick that got pissed on by R. Kelly. She was 15. He's like, you don't know not to get pissed on at 15? Like, what the fuck is, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's retarded. Like, how do you not know? You know?
Yeah, like, are you saying like, how does she not know that like, maybe I shouldn't be pissed on by a 40 or a 38-year-old man at that moment, and however old he was.
Yeah, I don't remember. I don't want to butcher his whole
and also
premise,
like pissing on is or golden shower is like it's a very very niche-y, very niche.
It's probably like the third floor in Japan, something like that.
Yeah, like she couldn't have been like. At one point, there must have been a thought that went through her head, being like, I don't know if I want to be here right now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Right?
But see, that is actually where the power dynamic argument comes into play. And that is the
so he would piss on 15-year-olds?
He did with this one, yeah. Wow. But and so that's where I understand why the age thing is in this country is implemented, because it's like, you're right, there is a power dynamic, and if the guy is like 30 years old and the girl's 17, you know, he has experience, he has a way with words, and it's easier to get someone that is, 16, 17 to do things they may just not have the courage to say no. They're just a little too insecure.
Yeah. And
they don't know how to set boundaries. So
until they go to the police,
right,
and tell them like,
right. But that is where I also think that there's a lack of not just sexual education, but empowerment education. If that's that's the thing. Like, people need to know at a very young age how to set boundaries and know what is okay and not okay.
I mean, it seems like that we've been definitely. I mean, women have like, in other words, the Me Too movement. Like, in other words, like you can't now. A woman should never like feel like nervous to go to, like, if someone says something fucked up, like they should feel empowered to do that. Wait, what are you laughing at? Because you thought I was gonna say something else.
No. I'm laughing because this chick that I was telling you about earlier, dude. She was like, I couldn't get behind the hashtag Me Too, and it cracked me up because she's like, I grew up with in a time period where hashtag meant pound, so pound Me Too. So every time I see hashtag Me Too now, I just think pound Me Too.
Oh, that's super funny. I like this chick already.
She's kind of cool, huh?
Pound Me Too.
But yeah.
Wow.
Exactly. Yeah. Going back to the.
No, I was just saying that, like, yeah, like, I guess we're kind of that's the direction, especially, with fucking Melissa Milano, right?
Alyssa.
Melissa Milano.
Alyssa Milano. She's a beautiful girl too.
She's so hot.
Yeah.
Me Too movement.
Pound Me Too.
Pound Me Too.
That's why I was laughing, because now I see that, I just think pound Me Too.
What comedians do rape jokes? And like, what isn't there like a certain, like, Tosh.0? I remember listening to
Anthony Jeselnik has a great rape joke.
What is it?
It's pretty on the nose, and I don't want to butcher it too much. I'll play it for you after. I'm not going to play it right now, but he basically talks about a one night stand that he had, but it wasn't really a one night stand. He met a girl at a bar. They hit it off. They start fooling around. They go back to her place, I think. Yeah, they go back to her place. And she got just too sloppy where she passed out. She passed out because she was drunk, right?
Yeah.
And so in the mic, he's like, I went to college. I knew I had a million different options. And he's like, so I grabbed a piece of paper and I wrote down, you got raped. He left that for her.
That's his joke?
That's his joke.
people fucking go, oh,
dude. When I play that for people, I find out so much about who I want to be friends with, who my target audience is as well. Because if you don't laugh at that, you're too serious for me.
Yeah,
because it's so ridiculous. Like it's like, dude, you don't understand. He's joking. It's so. If he really did this, if he really raped her and then wrote a note, you think he would be going on stage and fucking performing this? Like, no, it's so crazy outlandish that you have to laugh.
It's just like the sensationalized like topic of it that gets, oh my God.
Right.
Even though they know like that this person didn't do
and
that.
That's it.
Wouldn't do that.
Yeah. And that's his kind of brand of comedy. It's very, once in a while he'll throw in like an elongated story, but most of the time, you're looking at like 30-second jokes with, punchline. There's the tag and the punchline at the end.
What's that one thing that Chappelle says where he's like, when like a girl gets like beat up or whatever, or Rihanna.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to know
what she said.
What did she say?
Bro.
Like almost and just kind of implying that like, maybe there is a reason for what.
I'll show you.
But like,
you know what's funny? This is now the third time we've brought up Rihanna on the podcast.
With me, or just like in terms of your
second time with you? I just brought her up last week.
What
and
about
Rihanna? I did a clip. I'll show you the clip afterwards. And I did a clip where it's like where I realized it as I was editing. I was like, I keep bringing up Rihanna getting her ass kicked. Like, what the fuck?
I think because we looked at the first time I was here. We looked at
it. We looked at the
like
photos
the after. Fuck.
And then last week, Oliver brought up Chris Brown. So obviously, naturally, you just bring up Rihanna. And then right now, again.
Well, but what was he bringing up about Chris Brown though?
We were talking about.
He's such a good dancer.
Well, we were talking about music videos. And Oliver was like a really big like music video guy. He still is. I never really got too into music videos too much, but we were reminiscing on the TRL days.
Yeah, for sure.
And now this wasn't TRL days, but he mentioned Chris Brown's Fine China music video. And then
China music. Oh, did he grow out with what?
You know the song Fine China.
Fine China, but wait, China, is that also a woman's name? Like that black woman?
That's Black China, but that's
Black China. That's different.
That's a whole different thing.
Oh, okay.
Anyway.
What was the video about though?
Actually, I don't think I've ever. I'm not a music video guy. I don't think I've ever seen it
for like for the creativity aspect of it.
I guess I don't know. I've never seen.
Or was there like just a fat ass chick with like a big butt, and he's like, I fucking love this video because it's a little butt.
Well, once again, never saw it.
Well, we're gonna have to find that out.
I mean, I can look it up right now if you want to see it so bad.
I mean, if you do.
I really don't. I'm not a music video guy. I'm much more like, let me just hear the song. It's gonna sound real good on the mic, man. Thank you.
Hey, do you remember that band Tattoo?
Yeah.
And then they had that video where they're making out with each other as schoolgirls. That's such a good video.
Right.
Like, okay, welcome to the bro talk. That video Tattoo, dude.
I brought this up many times too, dude, because this is one of my favorite ones to just spackle my jackal.
Tattoo?
No. Britney Spears' Toxic.
Oh god, she's so fucking hot.
In that one,
I get a boner every time I watch it.
Yeah,
especially when she like
or slave. No, sorry, Slave for You.
Oh, can we put that on?
Yeah,
yeah. The way you just do that.
Say no more. We got to wrap it up soon. I know you got to get out of here. These go by fast with you. I like it. All right, Britney Spears. I'm a slave for you. Holy F. We are going to watch the shit out of this, dude. Official HD vid. Nope. Fuck your JP Morgan. What you doing there, bud? You got text, eh? What time's your gig? 4?
It's at 4, but I'm gonna probably leave at what, like 3:15.
Yeah, something
there,
something like that.
in like 7 minutes. Or
yeah, we'll wrap it up soon.
Oh god, there she is.
Oh my lord! I mean, that's in her prime, you know.
And everyone's just so
they're parched.
They're just like, oh, I'm so hot, dude. That's her in her prime.
Yeah, prime. Let's get to where she's like huffing and puffing because she's getting effed. got to be somewhere.
God, she had like the nicest like belly.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, check this out, because I mentioned this also. Shakira.
Oh God, she is so hot.
I mean, the belly dancing that Shakira would do. Let's just get to right here. Look at that. She changed outfits. Nice. Look at that. I mean, if you were a teenage boy watching TRL and this came on,
I would start jerking off.
Yeah, your trousers. You would drop trow. The trousers were off.
You know, the other one that got me huge
right
was
she's
Jessica Simpson.
Yep.
When she dresses up in the
right there. She's oh, you know. Yeah.
Can you go to the Jessica Simpson one where she like oh my God. And then look at her now though. Like I feel so bad for her
she's
now.
awful. We looked at her last time we were here. Jessica Simpson.
What's the one where like she's dancing on a car with her bikini?
Dude, I don't remember.
Just write bikini video or whatever.
That's Dukes of Hazzard.
Bikini music video. Bikini music video.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure it's the Dukes of Hazzard one because she was in it. These boots were made for walking. That's got to be it, right? I don't know.
I don't know. But
let's just try it. Fuck it.
Maybe click that one.
Let's see
just maybe speed through it.
Yeah. I hate these commercials, man.
These America.
I'm not a commercial guy. Not really into them. Dude, they're already doing 4th of July advert. Let's see. Is this it?
Ooh, this might be it, but go speed up a little bit. See where she's washing a car if it is.
I'm pretty sure she's watching the old Dixie. Come on. I know which one you're talking about. I just don't remember. It may not be this one, though.
Oh, is that it? There it is.
There it is. Boom. Let's go right here.
Oh, God. Whoa.
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 Yeah. Give the old Joey Lawrence. Oh, my Lord. You know, it's funny, dude. Now with the bots, the way they are now, these girls have no butts. You know?
It was like it's moving too fast to even tell how.
It was still very much like tits back in the day. No butts. So when you watch these, you're like, where is your ass? Is that Willie Nelson? Hell yeah.
Damn, dude.
But still, beautiful girl. Beautiful.
I just remember watching this being like, I'm going to come right now.
Willie kissed her. Lucky bastard.
Good God.
Yeah, she's cracking.
Anyway, I just remember watching that and I'd be like, dude, how do little, like,
yeah.
Like, it's just so funny, like, so cliche. Like,
yep.
Let me just, I don't know. Anyway, but I like it, you know?
Oh, I mean, big fan.
Big fan of that one. She has a nice rump roast there.
Yeah, real good.
She rides it pretty well.
Real good mud flaps. And,
love it. And it looks
she
like
she has what the Americans like to say, slobber knockers as titties.
And you know, she did a good rub down on that car. So if
Real
anything,
nice.
it looks clean, and you get good product. You get a good product, and you also get to look at something real nice.
Did your
tits ass, and then also your car is gonna look right.
I hate how good your Kiwi accent is. I can't do it.
Pretty good,
I can't do a good. I need to watch more
Jessica
Flight of the
Simpson.
Conchords. I need to watch more of that.
My buddy Kalani, he's so good at it too. But like, if you put him on the spot, he won't do it.
He'll freeze up.
He'll only do it like if he wants to do it.
He'll freeze up.
And he'll be like,
Hey,
damn it!
Before we end things, we need to do some. I've been getting the acting bug again.
The acting bug?
Just to do like some sort of performance stuff.
Some skit stuff?
Yeah, we gotta do something. I know you're kind of active on it, but we gotta do something.
I'm down.
I know you're down, but like
come up with an idea.
But like hit me up because you.
Did you like that one with my audition tape to impregnate?
I don't even think I saw it. I need. You know, it's funny.
Go on my story.
I'm turning a little bit into Louis, where I need to ingest more.
You mean? What do you mean? You're just going off of.
I post and then like I just almost.
That's the best way to do it though. Like I want to be like that.
It is, but I need to also consume a little bit.
The higher people do that. They don't follow anybody.
Right. Yeah. And I'm not.
They probably have burner accounts or whatever where they can like follow like perv on other people and like talk to their.
Yeah.
But like right, they have to.
Yeah, absolutely.
They have to have burner accounts or whatever.
But let's do something like that, and I'm gonna follow up with Oliver because we're still gonna do that murder mystery thing. We haven't done it yet.
Right. Because I didn't get an invite yet. So obviously
we haven't. Well, we definitely. And you were single then. You're not single now, which is unfortunate for us.
Because
we wanted you to be single. You can still do it. It's just. Well,
you mean like at the end of the night?
You know what? You know what though? This actually may not be an issue. I'll consult with him because apparently we had a lot of the single gals bow out. So if you have a gal, it may be okay if she's interested in such things. I don't know how she is with accents.
Oh yeah, she might actually be like, she gets nervous. Like
so fuck her.
I'll ask her. I'll see.
Don't ask yet. Let me see what Oliver.
Consult with Ollie.
Yeah.
See what Ollie says.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
We'll play it by ear.
Ollie oxen free.
Holy fucking oxen.
But anyway, always a pleasure. We'll definitely have you on again soon.
Thank you. It's always fun.
Dude, this is always a blast.
To get tipsy.
This is always a blast.
At this time. I actually wish I didn't have a gig so I could get more hammered, but
dude, I'm about to go to a barbecue right now too.
Damn it, you lucky son of a bitch. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. Isn't it funny now we're getting to this point where we're like, man, like, unless the gig really calls, you're like, fuck, dude.
Well, just because like we've been playing so many of them.
Yeah.
If we were newbies, then we'd be like, I got a fucking gig. It's at a park.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, let's wrap it up. Morning drinkers, let's cheers. Let's cheers it out. Cheers it out. Cheers.
You fucking lovely fella.
And I will see you next time.
Okay, baby. See you next time.
Yeah, this is episode 21. It was a lot of fun.
21, baby.
21, dude.
Fuck yeah.
Peace.